word how to thank Rotary Club and especially the Belgian different including the Rotary Club of Maldegem and now the delegation from Rotary Club of Damme, Belgium. So welcome, all of you, warm welcome. We will have a plan to show you our hospital in a glimpse, but we directly came to upstairs. So we have a small meeting over here, and the rest part of my hospital, that is the private ward and post-operative care ward, and we have built the latest one, added one, we call it the Sagarmatha Everest. I'll show it, we'll show it after this small meeting. Let me introduce in brief about the hospital, how it started, but our two living legend to start. I used to say the hero of hospital who bring the concept, conceive and make it success and realize it, bridging the people from here to International Rotary Club. Dr. Anil Bahadur Shrestha is there. He was the founding director. He left his government job and made this success. And our founding board member, Dr. Pramod Bahadur Shrestha, who realized this hospital conceived. It was, I many times heard his history, and I'm excited to hear that it was started in Monte Carlo, where he met our honorary board advisor, Luke Silence. So let me just tell you brief about how the hospital started. This hospital was conceived as a 16-bedded hospital, orthopedic hospital. At that time, there was no orthopedic trauma care very abundant in Nepal, very few. The national hospital, Bir Hospital, it was just 35, 40 bedded. Patients from all over the country piled up there. And the surgery was delayed to 2 to 3 months. Then at that time, the bone had been already malunited and deformity was there. So there was 1 or 2 private hospitals which are very costly. Most of the poor and middle class patients was unable to afford all that. So it was dying necessity, and it was very much realized that one center which is entirely dedicated to orthopedic and trauma, which is with the quality service yet affordable to the middle class and charity to the poor. So this started with the concept of orthopedic and trauma care hospital, which was started from the seed money of Rotary District 7090 with the US dollar $325,000. And this hospital is situated in the premise of Nepal Disabled Station. They provide the land, and the Rotary invested, and many of national and international donors came to join the hand to realize this project. Among them, the concept was initiated by late Rotarian Nandaram Bhakta Mathema of Rotary Club of Patan, and we just saw the general ward in downstairs ground floor, Mr. Rotarian Jim Sinclair. They were the pioneer of the initial stage of the evolution of the hospital, Nepal Orthopedic Hospital. This is the picture that Nandaram Bhakta Mathema and Rotarian Jim Sinclair. And in 1995, Luke Silence, who used to be friends of Dr. Pramod and Dr. Anil, he visited the Nepal, and he saw that the hospital was just completed the ground floor, and there was no due to the lack of funds, they couldn't go ahead. So they decided that Luke Silence will take care of the rest of the construction in 1995. at that time, 20-bedded hospital was started with 16 staff, and gradually in 2004, 76-bedded hospital was added, extra children ward was added, and cabin for the operating class was added, and thus the hospital became 76-bedded hospital in 2004. It was inaugurated by the former king, Yanendra Shah. And in 2001, also because the load of the patient from periphery, from poor class and medical class was just escalating, so we realized that we have to add more bedded. So with the help of local fundraising from the different social workers and the philanthropic workers, we did local fundraising and added the 25 bed. And in 2011, it was inaugurated by the first president of Nepal, Damme, and it became the 100-bedded hospital with 180 staff till date. The hospital, at the time of foundation, our vision was quality orthopedic and trauma care at affordable price, charity to the poor, prevention and correction of disability, reduce orthopedic and trauma load from the national grid.
So many Rotary clubs from so many districts, from so many countries have come together to establish a project. Yeah? And like I've been to Canada, I've been to America, I've been to Belgium, Holland, Germany, various Rotary clubs. So when we went there, when they heard about this project, everybody was interested. But it started as a very small thing. As Dr. Kailas has said, it started just as a small project, not knowing where it would go. So what I believe also is, when the need is there, I think you should jump into it and go ahead. If you want everything perfect, no, I think we would have to wait 25 years to reach this stage. So we would not be starting. So when we started, it was not like this. It was a very empty building. The one you came in, the one you all went at the back, no? It was not like this. It started very small. Did you see the buildings there? And the person who was instrumental in getting it started, I mean, Jim Sinclair, he was the one who got the initial money. But the real person who got it started was Luke Salz, the gentleman that you know and through whom we know that you all are coming. So he was instrumental, and in fact, it was during my brother's daughter's wedding that we met and all that. I had met him when I was studying in Germany, and we wanted to go out, and I showed him this place and said, they're telling me to start this hospital, but I don't know how to start it. I'm just a young orthopedic surgeon who's just come back. I don't know how to start it. And it was all, the building were already, there were grasses growing and all that. It was empty. It was empty, and there was nothing there. So I always say that empty hospitals, empty buildings don't make hospitals. You need equipment, you need beds, and most important, you need patients. So, and there I showed him, and then Luke said, Rotary made this, Rotarians from America.
51 years back, when I was an unmarried bachelor, there was a JC conference in Monte Carlo. I think I remember the date, 4th of November 1973. I was working in Turin with the Fiat company, the car manufacturing company. I don't look that old, but still. So in a party, I met Luke and Ingrid. Because every night there are 10, 12 parties, and the parties goes on till 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock at night. Young people dancing, fun. So in that party, I think it was a Hong Kong night, I don't remember that, it's already 51 years back. I met these couple, the young couple, at that time they were young. I think it was Ingrid was 22, Luke was about 25, something like that. So I met them for about, they were a crowd. I met them for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Then we went to another party, they went on their way. So that's how the contact. At that time I met another French couple who was living in Saint-Marie. I was working in Turin. So then, this is destiny. I was speaking the history. Then I was fed up with Turin, Italy. It was a very nice place. Then I was trying to come back home. I was an engineer. But then my father said that go to Sweden and work and have some experience in Volvo, the Swedish car manufacturing company. So I didn't know what to do. I had my return ticket, which was valid for about a year. And I thought, I'll give it a try. Maybe there are beautiful Swedish, blonde, blue eye. That's where you see in the photograph. So I thought, let's try, because at that time, Italy, they don't understand the language. The language one was my problem, but it was not difficult to learn Italian.
We have a school in Hilambu, Milan-Chiriang, the Milan River, up in the mountains. We're going to visit. We have been, the school started very small, with one teacher, Nepalese, who stayed there. 1985, so it's all the same. And then it grew, and for now it's a school with over 330 residents, because they're coming from all over in Hilambu, and they are very successful. And then all of a sudden we have been having to build buildings. Now we have a global grant of $175,000 US, which means that we want to make that school independent as to energy. We want him to cook on electricity. There's going to be a new building, and we will transfer the cooking from wood and on gas to electricity, because apparently in that area 30% of the women over 50 got lung cancer, because they are cooking really and close to ventilation or whatever. So we're also going to make a line. There's only one outpost, and it's 250 yards away. There's going to be an electricity line, so that the outpost can now freeze and keep medication that is frozen or ice cooled. And okay, it's a very similar project that is growing, and we are very, very having said that. As I said, I'm for the district. It's not 1620 anymore. We have been redistricted as 2130, but it's the same clubs, mostly. And I have seen a wish list. I mean, I would. I thought. I'm sure these figures were in rupees.
Okay.
Yes. I've made some quick calculations. Some of these things are very doable, and district grants or whatever. Well, if you could, I have seen 4 items.
Yeah.
If you, for each item, you could send us a small note of one page or whatever, explaining what you want, what you need. We can shop with it in Belgium and see if we can find clubs to support that with us or with others. With Luke, of course. With Luke first, we're going to go to him first. And we can see if we can give that one a boost as well. So please don't hesitate to send me. You have my email. If you send me, you have Luke's email, you can send it and say, okay, that has been discussed. These are the 4 projects we want. This is what we need. We can't give global grants for building houses, for building premises. We can't. Well, we can, for instance, give for sanitation, for electricity, but not for the buildings as such. But there's more than that there. So please do. And then I'm as I said, the Rotary Foundation Chair. I'm also the past president of my club, but we have the honor of having our president, of OCAP here as well. Kathleen is actually our president, and I also have the honor to have the Inter-District 2023, Luke, is the secretary